In this video, I'll be explaining what FVG is. FVG stands for fair value gap. So normally in a chart, as you can see, this is what a chart is supposed to look like. You can see that the wicks of each candles are overlapping. The wick of this candle overlaps the wick of this third candle, and the wick of this candle overlaps the wick of this candle. This is what was happening until it got to this particular extent. And you can see the wick of this candle did not overlap with the wick of this technical, and there's a gap in here. So this particular gap is what we call fair value gap. It is caused due to imbalance when large transaction comes in, and this is what we call fair value gaps. Understand? So spotting these particular gaps in a chart can help you become profitable, can help you become a profitable trader. So before I get right in, let me quickly show you what I mean. So there are two types of fair value gap. We have the bullish and the bearish fair value gap. Fair value, for you to find a fair value gap, you need to have three candles. One, two, three. And as you can see, the wick of the first candle should not overlap with the wick of the third candle. Meaning the second candle, the body of the second candle should be a space in between. So there is one image here. As you can see, this particular example, right? You can see one, two, and three. The wick of this candle should not overlap the wick of the third candle. It means that there should be a space in between the wick of this candle and the wick of this other candle. This right here shows that invalid fair value gap, or there's no fair value gap, because this is like the normal scenario that I showed you earlier in this particular case, where each of the wicks does what overlap together. So in this scenario, you can see that the wick of this first candle overlap with the wick of this last candle. There's no gap yet. So to spot a fair value gap, you should be looking at three candlesticks, one, two, and three. And between those three candlesticks, the wick of the first candle should not overlap the wick of the second candle. There should be a space in between. Just like what you can see right here. We have one, two, and three. As you can see, the wick of this candle does not overlap with the wick on these other candles. Also, in a bullish bearish scenario, it is still very similar. We have the first candle, second candle, and the third candle. So the second candle should be a large long candle, understand? So the wick of the first candle should not overlap with the wick of the last candle. There should be a space in between. This is what we call what a fair value gap. You can see. So now I'm going to go to the chart and we are going to look for fair value gaps that you guys can see it at. This is the first one that we have spotted. So if I scroll through, again, this particular one is also a fair value gap, as you can see, right? This particular one, two, and three. As you can see, the wick of this first candle doesn't overlap with the wick of this last candle. This space in between, even if the space is small, yet it's called fair value gap. So I want you to watch my previous video. I really taught on how you can use fair value gap in your trading. I made that particular video. Okay, this is a bearish scenario. We have one, two, and three candlesticks. You can see the wick of this candle does not overlap with the wick of this other candle. This space in between, so it's called the fair value gap. Oftentimes, you will see price retraces back to this particular place before moving into where it was meant to move to, into downward or whatever. But also the price always comes to this particular place. So let's check if we can see other fair value gap in the chart. There is always fair value gap in the chart, and if you see them, they are a great zone to take trades. Okay, I've checked. I think those are the only fair value gap that I can see in the chart. But guys, if you try and go to the chart and identify fair value gap as much as you can, and once you have mastered the art of identifying fair value gap, you should watch the video you are seeing on your screen. That particular video explains how to use fair value gap in your trading. If you found this video helpful, please do to like, subscribe, and turn the bell icon. I'll see you in my next video.